Let's replay this video. Let's replay this video.
Cozy, yo, P3 Nation, what's good? We got. I'll never watch porn again after hearing what I shamefully did. Damn, it took a lot to read that, bro. Let's go!
It was 2018. I was 15 years old, and I was in my room as always, playing my favorite game on the PlayStation 4. It was called Overwatch, and I was playing with a particular somebody in my PlayStation party that night.
Okay.
And it was a girl. Let's call this girl Jessica. Now, Jessica was unbelievably attractive. If I were to look at her right now, I'd genuinely say she was a 10 out of 10.
Blazing.
Stunning. And we somehow actually met each other on this game. And guess what? I would talk to her pretty much every single day. I would wake up, and as soon as I woke up, I would check my phone, send her a good morning text, and she'd send one back. It was amazing. At the time, I was genuinely so shocked that she was talking to me because she was genuinely a very nice person as well, on top of being super attractive. And let's just be real, I wasn't the most
Nah, that's the typical scammer right there. I ain't gonna lie.
attractive looking guy.
What
it felt
the
like a
fuck?
dream that came true because
Like, I'm not even doing anything!
for most of my life, I mean, I grew up a very lonely kid. I grew up in a household where I had 2 older brothers, 1 mom, and 1 dad.
Okay.
And the age gap between me and my brothers were really wide, which meant it felt like
I'd
I had
smash
3
her
dads
ass.
at
What the
times,
fuck you talking
and I never
about?
really could properly connect to anyone in the house. And I was always too shy to socialize to other kids. And
Lonely am.
make friends. I was super, super lonely. On
Damn,
top of
I
that,
felt
you'd
that, bro.
imagine, no girl was obviously ever into me throughout these 15 years of my life. I mean, that was obvious. Just look at the way I looked. Who would be into this? And of course, the cherry on top. I'd be addicted to... Right?
Shit, I still am. I still am, bro. Deadass, I be my shit every night. No cap.
Addicted to it. I would watch it every single day. Beat my... You know the drill. However, when this girl came into my life,
I'm
it
joking.
felt like I just
I'm joking.
saw the light. As cringe as that sounds, it felt like I could actually...
It's crazy.
show
I'm
my
joking.
true
I'm
colors
joking.
for
I'm
once
joking, bro.
in my life, and I was actually genuinely happy. And guess what? The amount of I would watch during this time when I was speaking to this girl, Jessica, it was so minimal. It went from every single day down to, maybe once.
Not gonna, I feel that, bro. The moment I started getting coochie and head, bro, it changed my fucking life, bro. Deadass, bro. The moment I started getting coochie and head, bro, it changed my life, bro. It went from me spanking my shit every single fucking day to finally getting someone else to gently do it for me, bro. And ain't gonna lie, ain't gonna lie, real shit. The moment you get your first girl, bro, and the moment you fuck for the first time, bro, it's just like, it's such an amazing experience, bro. Deadass, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. You're so used to beating your shit. It's like your hand is an Android and coochie is a fucking iPhone, bro. And you can't go back. Once you come from an Android to an iPhone, it's like you can't go back. Keep that fucking Android.
A week, and that was
Like
an
that
insane
ass.
improvement for me. And the cherry on top of all of this, guys,
I'm
was the
trying to
fact
tell
that
you.
she only lived 15 minutes away from me.
Oh.
Unreal. It felt like everything was just connecting together for me. And our connection kept on
Nah, your mom
deepening
is the
to
only one who
point where
keeps you?
one day
What
she
the
actually
fuck are you
asked
talking
me
about?
whether or not I was keen to go watch a movie with her. I think it was Ready Player One. And I was so nervous, but of course I had to say yes, right? And everything felt like it was going perfectly.
Oh, he got catfished.
Until a few days before we were planning to meet up. I was on the game again, Overwatch, and I was in a PlayStation party, but this time it was with my other friends that I used to play with. And as soon as I told these guys that I was gonna go meet up with Jessica, right? Because we're all in a very tight-knit community, right? Everyone knows each other in this Overwatch playing community. When I told them that I was gonna go meet up with this girl, guess what they did? They immediately told me that she's a bad person. You shouldn't go meet up with her. She's a...
Slut.
And guess what? I believed them. I believed these jealous motherfuckers.
You let your mom beat your meat? What the fuck are you talking about?
She wasn't like that at all. But I believed them because I was a naive and immature little kid. And because of this, I started to treat her badly. I'd ignore her. I'd ghost her for a little bit. And obviously, you know, she'd ask what was wrong and I would just ignore that and just act like a complete retard.
Damn.
Right? And eventually she had enough and told me to fuck off.
Damn.
Like, she literally said fuck you to me.
Oh my gosh.
And fucking voice crack.
What
Not
the
right
fuck?
time. The voice crack, bro. We stopped speaking after that one, right? And the thing is, I was 15 and dumb.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I can't fucking... Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This motherfucker made... Oh my fucking god, this ugly motherfucker!
And I didn't realize the insurmountable mistake that I had made until, let's say, about a month passed. And I realized
Would never
that the
be me.
amount of I was watching per week doubled. No, it tripled, quadrupled even.
Oh my god, he was doing that shit multiple times. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, chat. Real shit, bro. All real dudes know, bro. All real dudes know, bro. Yo. If you ever beat that shit more than like 4 times per day, bro, you know that the more you beat your meat per day, it's like the less amount of fucking cum. It's like a less amount of cum that comes out, bro. Deadass. If you ever done that shit before, bro, you know, like the first time you bust a nut, bro, it's like, oh my god, you just fucking busted a waterfall. You know what I'm saying? You busted a fucking waterfall. The second time, it's a water fountain. You know what I'm saying? It's a little, you know what I'm saying? Third time, it's like, whoa, why are you doing this to me, bro? The fourth time, oh my god, this shit's numb. Like, dead ass.
Watching it multiple times a day.
New topic? Hell no.
The intimacy I had with Jessica was gone, and I was finding a place to kind of fulfill that void I was feeling, right? And I just did it through watching multiple times a day because that's the only place where I felt like I had love.
Oh my god.
The same exact shit going on for 3 years straight. And I was 18 years old.
That's what I'm trying to
now.
tell you.
My final year of high school. In fact, I just finished high school. But the thing was, I was the exact same person. Nothing at all changed. I was still a boy on the inside. And by this point, you know, I'd sort of forgotten about Jessica. You know, every now and then I'd have a thought about her, you know, but it would just go away, right?
Bro, come on.
Right? Until one day, I was playing this game called Dark Souls 3. One of my favorite games of all time, by the way. And I just had a thought about...
Bro, let
Jessica.
it go, bro! It's been 3 years! Let it go! 16, 17, 18, let it go!
And I did something that
She don't want you, little bro!
no one should ever do in their entire lives. And it's check old messages. And so I'm just scrolling up our texts on Instagram, just reading through them like an idiot. Just, reminiscing on the good old days, and this made me so unbelievably depressed. You have no idea. For 3 years, it just felt like I completely forgot what that feeling of being intimate with a girl was like. Me losing an absolute gem, it all hit me now, 3 years later, and I just felt so bad after that.
I even tried to text her again just to get
And you
left
got
on
my
scene. Oh, fuck.
bad before, but it got worse after.
Cause you're lonely? Bro, exactly, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's the worst thing to do, bro. Going back on old text messages. I ain't gonna lie, cause then it really makes you realize what you missed, bro. Deadass.
To this point, because now instead of socializing and getting myself out there to go and speak to more girls, I would watch even more to kind of keep me in this satisfactory zone, because I don't have to talk to women when I can just, you know, watch this stuff, right? And my brain during this point
It's cooked, it's fried.
filled with so much lust and just desire to, you know, the bad desires, right? It just got filled up with that negativity. And I was just in the mindset of, I'm just gonna wait for the perfect girl to come to me like I always have, right? But let's be real. Fucking what girl was gonna come to me? I wasn't improving myself at all. My physical appearance was down the drain.
Oh
The
my
next
god, the big ass
few
motherfucker had a never mind.
days after this point,
Motherfucker
I
had
would
a
watch
big ass me.
so much to the point where my would hurt.
I know that, bro. What did I tell you, chat? Numb. What the fuck did I tell you? Numb. You beat your dick so much that shit turns numb.
Like, I do it 3-4 times a day, to the point where I wouldn't, like, nothing would come out.
Exactly. What did I tell you?
And now this is where things get a lot more shameful for me than it already was. Maybe about a month
Oh, this motherfucker looks like a certified gooner right there. This is a certified gooner right here. This is max tier. This is grandmaster gooner right here.
later. It was around 6 p.m. and I was about to go walk my dog around the neighborhood. And this was like the only exercise I got during the day, and I was forced to do it as well. And as I'm putting the leash on my dog, getting ready to go for this walk, I hear a beep from my phone. And I check my phone, right? And just to see that I've got a new follower on Instagram, or someone requested to follow my Instagram account. The name was like a girl's name. Now, first of all, I was really shocked that a girl actually followed me first for once, because that was not happening for me, right? And I looked at her profile. We had no mutuals, okay? And this was a very attractive Asian
Oh, he got catfished. I'm telling you, he got catfished. I'm telling you, he got catfished.
girl. And it seemed like she was from a different country, but, you know, obviously me, right? Without even being any form of suspicious, this wasn't sus at all. I just went and accepted her follow request and requested to follow her back. Let's say 30 minutes after, I'm in the middle of my walk still, and I get another beep, a notification saying that she's accepted my follow request, and she sent me a message. Hey, I'm so sorry to, you know, follow you out of nowhere, but...
What the cute Asian girl 213. Okay, that's not suspicious at all.
Right, and I ask her where she's from, and she says Auckland, which is where I'm from. A message. Let's say 3. I started texting for a few days. I was building this connection with this new girl, right? And I ask her where she's from, and she says Auckland, which is where I'm from Auckland. What the fuck? And again, I just felt like the luckiest guy in the world. She's quite literally perfect. Like, she's attractive as hell. She's nice. She listens to my problems. I listened to her problems, and we'd been texting for maybe a week at this point, right? And guess what? The amount of I'd watch, it dropped again, because I was feeling the same intimacy I felt with this girl like I did with Jessica. And everything was going so well that one day, it was 8 p.m. and I was chatting with her like I usually would every single day. And I just had a thought in my brain, you know, I should probably ask her on a date.
Oh, fuck no.
I don't want to lose this girl. You know, like I did with all of the other girls. I should probably ask her on this date.
No, don't do it to me.
And so I asked her, hey,
Don't do it.
we should watch a movie or something sometime.
Oh my
And you
god.
won't believe what she did. She kind of just ignored my message and said this: I'm feeling a little bit weird right now. And I asked her what's up. And she said, what the f? And just like that, my heart, it sunk to the floor.
No,
right?
no, no,
and
no.
I just got that instant lust feeling inside my brain. Like that same feeling you get when you whip out your favorite video. And I just completely forgot that I even asked her that question before. And I just said, me too. And then you wouldn't believe this, bro, but she said, let's voice call. And my heart dropped even further.
We lost a soldier. We lost a soldier. We lost a soldier.
Further, like down to my balls, bro. I was so nervous, but I was also so excited and just filled with lust, and I had to say yes. Just a quick break. I'm so sorry to disturb you, but if you really are enjoying this, locked the door, closed the windows, and sat on my bed, waiting for her to call me. And I was so nervous, but she ends up calling me, and I answer the phone. And there she was. Holy shit, she is so cute, and my nervous ass was like, hi. And you know, she says hi back, and we start having a little conversation, right? It was so awkward though. And my heart is beating out of my chest so hard. I'm mumbling all my words because honestly, I was not sure what was gonna happen. Like, is she gonna, you know, is she gonna do something?
He was trying to get the A pussy.
Or fucking, I don't know, pleasure herself? Because she said she was you know, the H word before. And as soon as some words came out of her mouth, right, I realized that she couldn't actually speak very good English. It was like she wasn't even from the country, like I suspected before. But right before I was gonna ask that question,
What was the dude?
she starts and I completely forget about even asking that because I'm eyes wide open, just flabbergasted. And by this point, bro, I have the hardest hard-on I've ever gotten in my entire life. I was not only very excited, but very confused as well. Like, what is going on? Bro, this is 50 times better than any video that I've ever watched. And then she says this, take off your and show me your, you know, my ding-dong. My brain just turned off. It literally just, it turned off. Because in my mind, this was the greatest form of intimacy that I have ever gotten in my entire life. Because again, prior to this, it was just watching it
Oh my
on my
God.
phone. I was obviously a virgin up to this point. Pretty
It's
much I
still
was
a
so
virgin.
turned on that I couldn't think straight at all. And I did the worst thing imaginable. This is gonna sound really funny, but I assure you, bro, what I did was not funny.
Oh my God.
But pretty much I did exactly what she said. I pulled
Oh
down
my God, chat. I think my phone just died. Yep, chat. My phone just died, bro. Alright. Well, we knew that was gonna happen. Chat, my phone just died. Alright, yeah, I know, bro. I know my phone just died. No, I'm not ending stream. I'm not ending stream.
on the camera.
Not ending stream, but we're just gonna have to no face cam, no face
I'll make
cam.
this shit up. I wouldn't lie and say I wasn't enjoying it. You know, I was enjoying it. You know,
Hey, don't
her
worry, we good.
Stuff. To me, shocking my
Oh my
stroking
God.
you know, it was,
What the fuck? What the fuck? Hold
I
on.
did exactly what she said.
Oh my
I
God.
pulled down my and I started chalking my on the camera.
Now, me personally, I can't do that because I ain't gonna lie, I did not get the update on my chicken. Deadass, bro. My chicken is still. Yeah, bro.
Can't make this shit up. I wouldn't lie and say I wasn't enjoying it. You know, I was enjoying it. You know, her stuff. To me, chalking my
Yo. Why the fuck does he keep saying
stroking my you know, it was
it? Yo.
enjoying it. You know, I was enjoying it. You know, her stuff. To me, chalking my stroking my you know, it was a nice feeling. This was only going on for 10 seconds before the worst thing
Oh, and the parents come in the
ever
room.
happens. She ends the call. And I'm just left there blue balled. I was very confused. I was feeling a little bit ashamed as well from what I've done.
Oh, fuck no.
And, you know, it should be fine, right? Maybe her mom was just about to walk into the room and she had to end the call. Maybe
It was a video.
it'll
Oh
be
my
fine.
God.
It'll
Oh
be
my
fine.
God.
You know,
Oh my God.
nothing bad is gonna happen. And then 2 minutes later go past and I get a text from her. And as soon as I saw this message, I swear to you, bro, my heart dropped to the floor.
It's
No.
like, yo, if you don't give me $100,000, I'm exposing you. Give me a ban right now. I'm exposing your meat.
It dropped to hell because I realized that
This ain't a girl.
she recorded me. She recorded the whole thing. And my face, it was obviously caught in the entire thing as well. And I thought this wasn't gonna get any worse.
Oh my God.
And so she sends me a photo of my Facebook account
Oh my God.
with all my friends and family members inside. She says, if you don't send me $200 right now, I'm sending this to your whole family and friends.
See now, hey, this is why I never, ever sent nudes, chat. Deadass. I never sent nudes in my fucking life. Hey, I'm pure as can be. The fuck?
Full of regret. Just all the negative emotions you could even think of.
I'm pure as can be.
I guarantee you I was
Pure.
feeling this right now. I was just so scared.
I can't, bro.
I was just a dumb little 18-year-old boy
Guess what? He said 200.
who just fucked up. And this all happened because
said
I had
200.
a major addiction to corn.
Yep.
And now I'm literally getting
Yep.
And if you guys don't know, people who get some of them end up themselves because of things like this. Because if you send them money, they're not gonna stop asking you for money. They'll just ask for more and more and more and more and more and more and more until you give up.
End up giving you your whole fucking savings. It's like, yo, give me a 200. Oh, give me another 200. That ass ain't gonna lie. Oh, you gave me $400. Give me 600. Matter of fact.
And I didn't really have many friends. You know, obviously I couldn't speak to family about it. It was just, I had no one I could properly talk to about this. I was alone and scared. And so I did what any other scared little boy would do, and I listened. I didn't have my own money at the time. I didn't have my own bank account. So guess what I did? I snuck into my mom's room, went into her purse, and got her credit card.
Oh my god,
Came back.
he gave the fucking credit card. You is dumb as fuck.
And yeah, this girl, she told me to pay from this weird foreign website. It was called like, I don't know, World Remit, something like that, right? So this is when I knew that she was obviously from another country. Like she was just, this must be her, how she earns money. It's just diabolical. And I fell for it, so it's honestly my fault, but
Dumbass.
I tried, right? I
Dumbass
entered the card
motherfucker.
details in, and I was so close to sending in. I just didn't know.
I might gotta hold this at. I might gotta try this, hold this at. What the fuck you mean, hold this?
What was the right thing to do. But again, my mind was just all fucked up, right? It was just so confusing. I ended up pressing send. $200. However, it didn't end up going through. An error came up, right? And at the time, I didn't know if this was a blessing or a curse. Like, I just didn't know.
I might need to
tried
try
to
this,
tell
good
her
luck.
that, but she didn't believe me. She was like, send the money. Send the money right now. Send the money right now. Or this video's getting sent. And my brain was just so
I get 200 bucks.
fried right now, to the point where I just said fuck it, right? And I blocked her. And I also deactivated my Facebook account as quick as possible. And I just prayed to God that everything will be okay. And I went to sleep that night, you know, not knowing if I was gonna wake up the next day and be banished from my household.
Wanna see my first customer? Oh no. No. Who's your first customer, bro? Who's your first customer, bro? 5 p.m. You no!
Just be completely killed by my parents and family. Because I live in an Indian household, right? And thankfully, I woke up the next day. I went into the living room and I greeted my parents. Everything seemed normal. My family was all good. Nothing seemed out of the blue. Whew, thank God. And later that same night, I went back to playing my favorite game on the PlayStation and just living my life, completely forgetting about this thing that happened.
$58.62, or right now I'm sending it to your parents. Bitch, I don't got parents! Joke's on you, buddy!
And I was just so happy again. Until I see my door open. And my mom walks through
Oh
with the
no.
most disgusted looking face on her. And instantly when I saw her face, I knew exactly what happened. The video, it got sent. My mom just shouted at me, you know, scolded me, obviously, right? I deserved it. I love my mom a lot. And seeing
Oh
her
my god. Nope. Oh no. Bro's fucking cooked. Bro's done. Dead ass.
shameful face, just of pure disgust at me, I felt like an alien. I felt inhuman. It was the most shameful moment of my entire life. She left the room and next my brother came in,
no.
my older brother, and he did the same exact thing. And then after that, my other brother, he wasn't at home, and he ended up calling me and scolding me through the phone. And it was just like one after the other and one after the other. I don't know how many people this video got sent to.
Oh my
But I
god.
did not want to check my phone anymore, bro. If I were to look at these notifications, I swear to God, my life was just gonna crumble, and I didn't know what was gonna happen to me. And I was just waiting for my dad to come in.
Oh
because he-
nah, ain't lie. Dead ass, bro. If my son ever got exposed for beating his chicken to a fucking girl, fake ass girl. Cause I ain't gonna lie, chat. Dead ass, bro. That girl was probably fake as fuck, bro. Asian girl 213, fucking fake as fuck. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all should know. Never fall for that shit. Okay, y'all should know. But dead ass, if my son ever fell for that shit, I'm not even mad. Actually, I would be mad that he's stroking his chicken, bro. But we would have a strong fucking talk about this shit, bro. Dead ass, bro. What the fuck is you doing? You should know better, son!
He was the last person who's yet to see me. And I just started crying because I thought it was game over for me, right? I was gonna get kicked out the house. I was gonna get
Bro, he's starting
up.
early?
I don't know, bro. However, after like an hour of me explaining what happened to my family, my brothers and my mom, thankfully they were very supportive. Obviously they shouted at me and stuff, but thank God that they were actually supportive. And we came to realize that it didn't actually get sent to my dad, and we decided to keep it a secret from him. Thank you so much, family. In the next couple of days, bro, I just felt so dirty going outside my house because it just felt like everyone knew what I did. You know,
Thank
everyone
God.
got sent this.
Nah, not gonna lie, bro. I just know damn well if real shit. I don't even know, bro. I don't even know what I would do, bro. Deadass. Bro was about to die. No. Deadass. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. The whole fucking family is getting shot up. Y'all are hiding from me that my son's nudes got leaked. The whole family is getting shot up. Matter of fact, a whole block is getting shot up.
Disgusting video of me shocking my chicken, right? And I realized that my auntie got sent the video as well.
Oh my God.
Some of my cousins got sent the
The
video.
fucking
I don't
auntie!
know who else saw the video. I just don't know. And honestly, I don't even know if I want to know. I
Now
was
it's
really
time for my
scared
goat
of
sesh.
whether or
What
not
the
that
fuck?
this
Not on my
person would
stream.
come and me again, because they probably still had the video. But thankfully, they never did. And I just started thanking God. You know, instead of me blaming, oh fuck, I can't believe this happened to me, I'm so unlucky, I started being grateful, because it could have been a hell of a lot worse. Unbelievable way. My life literally nearly got ruined because of a stupid just because I was too lustful. Unfortunately, I'd be lying to you if I said that that was the end of my addiction. That was the end. Like, I never watched it again. Because unfortunately, we're living in the real world.
Oh, yeah, that ass. I ain't gonna lie. You right. Ain't gonna lie. In this day and age, if that shit ever happened, Dad, I'm sorry. It was AI, bro. I'm sorry. They fucking, they hacked me, bro. They took a picture of my face and they defaked me, bro. That ass. It's not me. I promise you, it wasn't me. It's not me.
And that's not how things work. I was still addicted to it. However, 2 years later, I actually decided to battle this demon for once in my life. And so I worked on myself. I developed myself, not only on the outside, but on the inside as well. I transitioned from a boy to a bit more of a man. And I'm not saying I'm where I want to be just yet, you know. I still struggle with lust every now and then, yeah, for sure. But as soon as I started loving myself more, as soon as I started knowing my own self-worth, that I am actually an attractive person, I do love myself. Guess what? I naturally started to watch less and less and less and less and less, to the point where I can safely say that I'm like 1.5, 2 years free from watching this shit.
W.
I haven't watched a
Oh my
single
God,
bit in
W.
that long. I never will. I will never ever do that. The people who say that watching this stuff is normal, in what world is this normal? In what world is me acting this way?
Not gonna lie. I low-key feel like, oh shit, my fault, chat, my fault. I low-key feel like it is normal. I feel like it is normal, but to an extent, bro. Because once you start, I feel like once you start, like, letting it control you, bro, that's when it gets to, like, a bit of a bit much. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it's good to nut once per week. Once per week is good. I feel like once per week is good. You know what I'm saying? Once per week is good, bro. You find one good video, woo, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But once you start doing it every day, I feel like that's when, like, you know what I'm saying, you start looking at girls differently. You know what I'm saying? You start looking at girls differently. You start looking at their bodies instead of what they got inside, what they can offer you. And you start thinking, oh, she could offer me a fucking head and coochie.
Me to nearly ruin my entire life? What way is this normal? This was never normal. I don't care if there's no scientific evidence backing up the fact that watching this stuff is okay. I just don't give a f because this is not normal. Chances are you want an actual proper relationship, and I'm not saying, you know,
I'm glad.
this is the sole reason for why you don't have a girlfriend. But genuinely, guys, I'm certain that it's definitely has a big play in it. It's not easy. It's not easy, but we need to slowly get rid of this demon. I mean, if I can do it, if I can go from having the most shameful moment of my entire life, because I was far worse than any.
Anyways, I need to sleep. Not gonna lie, yeah, I need to sleep too. Not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna end stream after this.
Demon out of my life.
Wait, Turtle, you about to head out?
Genuinely,
Turtle, are you about to head out?
And I'm not even gonna give you any specific advice.
Wait, you better head out.
Because if you wanted to truly quit, you would.
No! Actually, yeah,
Again,
you
it's a
good.
long
I'm about to
journey.
head out too, ain't gonna lie.
Took me 2 to 3 years of failing.
Yes, it's alright. It's alright. Yeah, I'm gonna head out too, ain't gonna lie. I've been streaming. I gotta sleep.
But I can 100%
Yeah, oh my
assure
god,
you.
I've been streaming for 2 hours, bro. Technically, I did a 2-hour stream if you think about it. Gotta wake up early. Oh yeah, I gotta wake up early too, I ain't gonna lie. No, I ain't gonna lie. Technically, if you think about it,